I was gonna make a video about some YouTuber doing something dumb yet again, but instead, as you guys most know, the Capitol building was stormed yesterday, or well, stormed and also let in. It obviously just happened and there's tons of misinformation floating around like there always is with events like this. It's not my place to sit here and talk about politics. I'm sure we have plenty of political commentators covering this and also all of the mainstream media. I'm sure there's more than enough coverage on the political sides of this stuff, so I don't really need to touch that. But what I do is talk about people doing dumb stuff on the internet, and there's plenty of dumb stuff that happened yesterday. First of all, the confusing moment in how it was apparently easier to storm the Capitol building than what it was storming Area 51. While I haven't stormed the Capitol building before, I sure have stormed Area 51. And by saying stormed Area 51, in reality, all I did was stand out in the cold, get a bunch of media attention, and I don't know, yell Reddit memes at the poor troops that were stationed out there because of all of us decided to have a massive gathering outside of a gate that was a couple miles outside of the Area 51 base. But one thing I can clearly attest to, Area 51 was guarded so much better than the Capitol building. I have no idea how, but it was. I don't think I've really talked too much about the Area 51 experience other than the one video I uploaded on my YouTube channel about it. But in short, there was a lot of confusion around the whole Area 51 event because the main guy who, I guess, created the event, I think his name was Matty Robertson. Matty was essentially told by the US government to cancel the event. So he told me at least. So he moved the entire event last minute, like literally a day or so before, to this nightclub in Las Vegas, which was a complete flop if I remember the coverage on it correctly. So then the people who didn't go to the nightclub event, they ended up going to Rachel, Nevada, which was like the closest city to Area 51. I would probably say that Rachel, Nevada was like 45 minutes outside of the gate that we all gathered at. And that's when we realized there was another problem because there was more than one gate. So luckily, I landed at the gate that had the most people at, because I think there was like 2 or 3 different gates. So essentially we had like, I don't know, maybe like 500 people showed up at Rachel, Nevada, at least the first night. And then those 500 people were spread out between the 2 to 3 gates. And yes, I was also lucky to be at the same gate as the mainstream media because that's how this clip became viral. Why would you ever miss this? A bunch of random people in weird costumes standing outside of a government base? Why would you want to miss that? That's a one-in-a-lifetime experience. It's like Halloween, but we're just annoying people. But as I was saying, because of the confusion, we ended up about being 200 people outside of this main gate, unarmed, because while we were dumb enough to drive 7 hours out into the desert to hang around a government facility, we weren't dumb enough to trespass, especially not trespass armed on military government land. That just sounds like a bad idea, let alone break into government property with force. But we were only 200 people, and if I remember correctly, I counted about 60 armed troops, and that's just from what I could see because we had spotlights on us, so no one really knows what was lurking out in the dark in the distance there, and let alone the military base that was a couple miles further down that road. So clearly, from what I can see, Area 51 was way more guarded than the Capitol building for some reason. Maybe we do have aliens there. Because if the same people who were guarding Area 51 regarding the Capitol building, you wouldn't have had half a in there. But as our generation does, to cope with anything serious that happens, we have to meme it to absolute oblivion. So today we're gonna go through some of the A+ memes that came out from last night because it just didn't make sense to sit here and talk about anything else than what happened last night. So where did all this start? I guess it all started from the quote-unquote Million MAGA March, which then escalated to people wanting to physically stop the steal, in their own words. And then it seemed like they were just kind of let in.
Police are squabbling with protesters. Oh, there we go. And they just breached the Capitol again.
Or, well, some were clearly let in and others were just throwing themselves through windows. Yeah, this is totally normal behavior. Like, what are they thinking here? Like, what were they trying to accomplish here? What's the main goal? Just jumping barefaced through a window in a building that probably has a whole lot of security cameras because he was clearly, or well, this isn't even a security camera, but a guy with a camera got him barefaced. So I don't really know what his plan was here, just jumping through the Capitol building. Really? But Cy Morton tweeted, leaked footage of the US Capitol building.
Now, gentlemen, as I like to think, in the long history of the world, that there are only a few generations.
Sounds like someone breaking in!
It's just a storm, Dick. Sit down.
Oh my God! It appears the Pentagon has been breached.
Okay. That is oddly accurate. It's scary how a Call of Duty Black Ops meme can be that accurate. CoffeeZilla tweeted, TanaCon had better security than the Capitol of the United States. They're outside, Joe. Hank Green, one of the founders of VidCon, tweeted, I swear the VidCon security team could have prevented this bull. We spend $700 billion annually on defense, and the center of American government fell in 2 hours to the Duck Dynasty and the guy in a Chewbacca bikini. Yeah, the numbers don't add up here, but I'm assuming Predator striking the Capitol building was ruled out fairly quickly. Breaking, Batman has arrived. What in the clownery is going on here? I'm convinced America is just a real-life version of VR chat.
So just reality?
Yeah. He's in. I guess someone broke into Nancy Pelosi's office, and of course that instantly got memed into ruins. I'm in Nancy Pelosi's office cooking up. Just finished my new house. I'm no longer impressed that Nicolas Cage managed to steal the Declaration of Independence. Why can you just remove that? Like, what the f is going on here? Who would have thought that some dad wearing Asics would casually steal the House of Representatives speaker podium and auction it off on eBay? Oh, they banned it. eBay just canceled his bag. I'm in complete disbelief that this all happened. 2021 is really off to a good start. It will be really interesting to see where it goes from here. Hopefully it's not all downhill from here. Please, please don't tell me it's all downhill from here. Let's say that 2021 hopefully gets better, please. I really wish America was just making world's largest lasagna right now. That would have been great. But I guess that's not how the cookie crumbled. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried for our country, but I guess we'll just take it a day at a time and hopefully we'll make through it. I'll be here entertaining you guys with more videos. I will be a distraction, don't worry, I'm gonna try my best. So drop a like on the video so more people can see it. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribed. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we're not talking about memes to cope with raiding the Capitol building. Peace.
Baby, I'm crazy. You know I get so jaded. My mama told me I made it, but I'm still not up on no playlist, and I still hit up on my haters. Everybody else is so faithless, saying if you hate it, don't play it. But maybe I'm the one that needs changing. But I don't really want change, no. Think I get to where I wanna go. People come around thinking that I can't. Wonder if they even like who I am. If I'm just a project to fix for them, I can't help but catch myself wondering.